speaking of local heroes. Listen, not all heroes wear capes, guys.
It's so true.
This is true. Now, if you're a fan of Wheel of Fortune, I'm a massive fan of Wheel of Fortune and then Jeopardy right afterwards.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm that old guy who now watches that stuff. I watch it almost every night.
Yeah.
You know, if you're sitting there Monday night, you saw something very different. You know how, in both shows, where they do the kind of round table where they get to know the contestants.
Yeah.
They ask them like fun facts about each other and stuff like that.
And Jeopardy's always so nerdy.
Oh, it's the worst.
Like, I collected 17 mice one year, or like whatever. Yeah.
Apparently they had a serial killer on in that episode.
I wouldn't doubt it, honestly.
Seriously.
With those guys. You know, it's always usually fun things, and it's
Yeah.
nothing that interesting, to be honest
No.
with you, until Monday night. We had a local guy
Yeah.
on Wheel of Fortune, and he has set the world on fire with what he decided to do. Listen to him this past Monday night on Wheel of Fortune.
Talk about your family.
I've been trapped in a loveless marriage for the last 12 years to an old battle axe named Kim. She cursed my life with 3 stepchildren named Star, RJ, and Ryan, and I have 1 rotten grandson.
No wonder you came here. You just wanted to get away from everybody. I know you're being facetious.
Absolutely. I love them like nobody's business.
But listen, Blair Davis is in studio with us now. And Blair, you're from right here in San Diego, and you have made national news. You've gone viral with your amazing description of your family. That's pretty unbelievable, man. Did you expect going in that this would take off like it has?
Not even close.
Really?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Would you have still done it if you would have known?
Probably.
Have you enjoyed the little bit of viral fame that you're getting so far?
Yeah, I mean, I can't lie. It hasn't been terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Now, going into this, did the producers, because I'm imagining they ask you, hey, what are you going to say when
Sure.
they ask you that? Did they pre-interview you and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Did you give them the heads up?
I did a dry run.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they were cool with it?
Absolutely.
Was your family cool with it?
My wife was in on it.
Okay, okay. Because that's what we didn't know if you decided, you know what, I'm just going to go for this and see what happens. And if my wife likes it or not, I would hope that your wife would have been on this.
She absolutely was. Like you, we have a nightly routine, and it's Wheel of Fortune and it's Jeopardy, and we have other stuff that we watch too.
Sure.
And inevitably, we watch the contestants and the ones who win, and they always describe their loved ones as gorgeous and
perfect,
handsome,
every
and
time.
chiseled, and everything
It's
else.
always such a lie.
And it is. It's an absolute. It's an absolute fallacy. And so that you see the camera pans to that person,
And you're like, oh, God.
And you look to your left, and you're like, I think our definitions of gorgeous are vastly different.
That's so
Yeah.
true.
And so the wife and I developed a pact, if you will, and I told her if I ever got on Wheel of Fortune, that I was going to get up there and be real.
That's amazing, man.
And don't get me wrong, my wife was gorgeous 15 years ago, and I'm sure I looked a lot different 15 years ago too. But are we the people we were 15 years ago? Not even close.
Yes.
Not even close. So we figured we'd leave it up to the public.
It's amazing. It honestly is amazing. It's so funny. You can see the video of Blair on Wheel of Fortune on our website, rock1053.com. You can go check him out. What is great about it is the entire package, because you got to see Blair. Blair, he's got a bald head. He's got a big ZZ Top beard.
Oh, yeah.
And you're up there on Wheel of Fortune, which is a very family-friendly show.
Yeah, right.
And you're talking about being in a loveless marriage.
Was Pat Sajak super thrown off? I feel like Pat was uncomfortable.
No,
Vanna starts crying.
he rolled with it.
Yeah, he did.
He was a good sport.
Okay, cool.
You do a dry run with the producers, and they're the ones who essentially make the decision on whether you're going to be there or not. And then you don't really meet Pat until
Showtime?
Until the beginning of the show. He comes out, you shake his hand, and he's like, "Good luck." And
Wow.
he's a super cool guy.
That's cool.
And but then I laid that on him, and I think his reaction was genuine.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a guy that would get shaken very easily.
That's true.
No.
I mean, Sajak's done that show for 70 years.
Yeah.
That's
He's
true.
probably seen it all.
I think he's 108 years old.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
But that was very different for Wheel of Fortune.
And I think that's why people love it so much, because we now live in a world, like you talk about everybody introing, like, oh, they're so beautiful. Like, that's what social media is too.
It's a lie, Sky.
Every couple's so in love. love.
Isn't
Every
true.
child is so perfect and never throws a tantrum.
Yeah.
And like you just gave us a dose of real, and we're like, thank you,
Absolutely.
thank you, yeah.
And the fact that your family is in on it and loved it too, that's
Yeah.
what,
For sure.
Because if they weren't, then this might be a different story, Blair.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
But everybody's cool, so
Yeah.
then everybody really enjoyed it.
Well, everybody's child starts off a miracle and an angel and
Yes.
a wonder of life,
Yes.
and then somebody's got to pump the gas.
That's so true.
You know, I mean, not every kid turns
Nah.
out to be a rocket scientist. Somebody's got to flip burgers.
That's true. Amen. Amen.
I was just keeping it real.
That's it, baby. I love
Wow.
it, man. And you're a truck driver here in San Diego.
I am. I own a small trucking business.
Nice.
Yeah.
You gonna give a shout out?
Yeah. Everybody listening, XPO in San Diego, what's up?
There it
Yeah.
is, man.
What up?
There it is. We
XPO.
love it. That's so funny, man. Well, enjoy the little bit of viral fame you got right now. 'Cause
For sure.
It's been fun. I think it's hysterical.
One last thing
Yes,
before
yeah.
I quit. I have to
What?
tell these two people who are listening on the radio,
Okay.
Adam and Christy, what's up?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Are they
yeah.
fans of the show?
Christy.
Yes, they're
The P1s?
They're fans of the show,
good.
humongous fans of the show. And Christy was actually the ones who the stalker who sent you guys
She did.
emails
Yeah.
and
Lots of
updates.
Yeah, I got a restraining order already.
Yes, exactly.
It'll be fine. It
So
will be
Christy
fine.
Stone out there is the stalker. Adam Siplak is her.
First and
mate.
last names.
Yes, her lucky.
Yep.
The battle axe.
I
Christy.
promised I would do that, so
Nice.
she wouldn't shoot me in my
Okay,
sleep.
Yeah.
well, that's nice.
In your
awesome.
sleep.
Now, real quick, I didn't get to see Monday. Did you win anything?
I came in second place. I got $6,000.
Ooh,
not bad.
congratulations.
Yeah, it wasn't.
bad.
You know, it's better than nothing.
Oh, heck yeah.
It wasn't first place. It wasn't last place, but
All right.
Was it hard getting on the show? You always watch those shows and you always think, I can never get on that. How do you
you
get
know,
on that
it
show?
was kind of a perfect storm, right? So they advertised on TV and said, we're accepting applicants.
Right.
You go to the website, you fill it out, you send it in. They send you an email back here, and then they call you to a cattle call up
Yeah.
in Culver City.
Okay.
50 or 60 people. They give you a couple of tests. You run a mock show. They give you a written test. They go
And it's
through
all puzzles.
Yes, you go through the steps, and they kind of weed out the ones that aren't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
You know,
dummies and
Yeah,
and
weirdos.
so
yeah, cuckoos. Yeah.
and then you're left with 10 or 12 people that are kind of on their game. And out of those people, they go back in a little room and they come back and they give you a spiel, said, yes, essentially you guys have made it. Stick around, expect a letter in the mail, something like that. And then they said, but we have a unique situation. We have a cancellation next month. A contestant can't make it.
Okay.
So they asked us, who cannot make it next month? 3 or 4 people raise their hands. They go back in the room. They come out. They repeat their spiel. And they say, except for Blair. Blair, you will be appearing next month.
Wow, so it was
Wow, that happened
fast.
So
fast.
it was way fast. And so
That's crazy.
Apparently, it takes anywhere from 2 months to 2 years
Oh,
to get on the show.
Oh, wow.
Cow.
And so I was super lucky.
yeah.
That's amazing.
That's why I'm drinking it in. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was a once in a lifetime
Milk it in,
experience,
baby.
and
Yeah.
everybody keeps asking, "What are you going to do after this?" Well, I have a radical life before this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go back to my radical life.
Jeopardy's not next?
Oh, that's my jam right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you think you're better at Jeopardy
Absolutely.
than Wheel
Wow.
of Fortune?
Hey, if you get the fam in here, they'll tell you
Yeah.
Really?
they can't get a word in edgewise. I'm like,
Oh, the-
Trivia guy,
Yes.
know,
Wow.
like fun facts and
Yeah.
things like that.
but Jeopardy's super hard to get on.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Wow.
Well, Wheel of Fortune was lucky to have you, man.
Yes, they
and I was
were.
lucky to have them.
That's absolutely.
Soaking it in.
Yeah, keep it real, Blair. I
Yeah.
love it, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah, for real. No
Absolutely.
bars.